Hey guys, this is Corey from Creative Roots Art. Today I am with a Common Canvas collaboration and we come to you presenting the Pumpkin Patch Palooza. Okay, I believe there's around seven of us that you'll be able to see. Make sure you have this playlist where you can see all of us today. So sit back and enjoy and watch my technique of creating a pumpkin. So I love to use my palette knife. These are usually the only three paintbrushes I need. I mean, size-wise. I know they look awful, guys, but I clean them all the time. This is just what they end up looking like. Okay. So we are also adding florals. I'm trying to think if I should show you guys. Let's do that at the end. We'll do that at the end. So sit back, relax. Hope you have your goodies or your coffee and just enjoy. Oops, let me put our cream colored. I do use acrylic paints and this is chalk paint. I usually prep with chalk paint. I'm actually going to use it today to match up our pumpkin. Just a little bit here and there. So I'm doing a white pumpkin. I'm gonna take my biggest brush first. We're gonna add a little bit of this it's actually buttercream and a little bit of white. I'll show you right from the very start. I like to put a couple of colors on my canvas at a time because really there is no solid. You'll never ever see like a pumpkin that's just one color, right? Because of lighting. So, and that's what we're doing. I like my pieces to look like they're gonna like literally pop right off of the surface. So let's see if I can achieve this in 25 minutes. And I would love to have you guys join my channel, which is Creative Roots Art by Corey, here on YouTube, on Facebook, if you want to follow me. It's Creative Roots Art, or just that's it, Creative Roots Art. I just realized how much nicer it is to put your name in there, you know, for your followers, your subscribers. So keep in mind, the bottom of this is going to have a beautiful, beautiful, I don't know if it would be called, it's like a swag. And I do have like a quick video, very quick clip video, showing you guys how I put that together. It was a lot of fun. I just want it fit in here. So I think what I'll do is I will attach it to this video. So you can go back and look at it. It's not a tutorial by any means, but you can see how it's coming all together. So I'm paying attention to here because I really don't want that to be covered up. Okay, we're gonna get really textured, okay? This is going to be how I achieve texture. I use a ton of paint. We're gonna use the white, and there's nothing in here right now but the acrylic paint. You can use, the DAP, like a lightweight spackle. So I'm doing many different techniques with this one palette knife at a time. So this is kind of like that spackle look. You can also use lightweight spackle, joint compound. I typically use baking soda. If you let it sit for a good, I don't know, probably overnight, it actually does hold its form. It doesn't kind of like just mush. The other stuff, when you're trying to do detail painting, and I use a lot of water, it tends to get loosened up again, and it just doesn't really work for me, but you know, everybody's different, right? But I love my texture, guys, and you can see I got some slop over there, but that's okay. I actually love doing like the splatter paint, and that might look good on here. I so enjoy my metallics, guys. So in my palette here, which is an ice cube tray, and the reason I use the ice cube tray, the ones that are silicone, it'll keep your paints moist for longer, so you can store it. I mean, sometimes I store my paints for up to like a month. Okay, so you can see I'm achieving great texture already, and as I'm creating that texture, it's also creating dimension, because if you can kind of see the seafoam green background. And again, I'm not worrying about this because that will be covered up, okay? And I'm hoping I can get to my metallics. That would be awesome. So I do paint, I do have paint parties, sorry. I have paint parties the first Friday of every month. So if you're interested, and I show you just quite a few different techniques. I try to keep each class a little bit different, of course, and teach you something, because the subject will be so much different, so you're still learning something, from each. But they're $25 a class, and you do not have to, it's not like a, not a subscription or anything like that, but you do get a discount the more you sign up for. So just message me if you're interested in that. Whoops, our khaki. Let me see, it's khaki or tan? Yeah, we got tan. I think they're pretty interchangeable. It all depends on what brand, each brand has its own name. But there are definitely differences with certain brands. Like Tuscan, I love the, Apple Barrel. So I love the Apple Barrel Tuscan, which I have it right here. It's like almost like a barn red. But then they have a Tuscan Americana, like the folk art, and it's just not the same. I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see the amazing texture that you can achieve really quickly. And if you have questions, just comment away, and I will certainly, answer that. Okay. So I talk about that. I also do a selling group, and it's called Creative Roots Art. It's on Facebook, Creative Roots Art Shopping Experience. It's every Tuesday, and as we're doing right now, this collaboration, same idea, but you're gonna get to shop. Who doesn't want to shop? It's like strolling down like the mall, right? Like a virtual shopping mall. You can go check out what all the stores have. So we work so hard on our pieces, so it's nice to be able to sell them, So be sure to check that out. We're not here on YouTube yet. I would love to. I would love to. We could do a playlist of all the shops, of all the stores, the sellers, our sellers. So right now it's called Shopping Experience Tuesday. So I would love for you to check that out. Oh, this is so pretty already, guys. I'm gonna dry it a little bit. I don't like to dry my work. I like to let it dry naturally. But time's sake. For time's sake. So look at this. I love finger painting. So here you got another technique of mine. And I do definitely want some metallics, because I'm really loving metallics right now. This has a little shimmer, almost like a glittery, just a little bit. I mean, it is not glitter, but it kind of does have like, I'll say a glisten. I just love it. I love this bright gold. So, give you a little bit of finger painting going on. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's so fun to collaborate with other artists. So most of us are in like the crafting community, and we're kind of a rarity. There's not a whole lot of artists, that typically just paint. I mean, we are showing you today that, florals, and that's sort of, I guess the multimedia. I love multimedia embellishments, but for the most part, I paint. I'm a decorator, designer, I do staging, do weddings, but I love to paint, and I love to bring the viewers just different kinds of art, just different techniques and all this. Okay. I'm gonna add silver to that as well, but you can see like how quick I'm achieving dimension, and I mean, it's coming right together. So I love it for people to have my art in their home as a beautiful like decor piece. That's what I strive for. And do let me know if you're interested in purchasing this. It can be a leaner, it could be a centerpiece. I love to do that. Canvases make absolutely wonderful centerpieces, you know, as you add your florals and all that. The little lights. This one will come with lights. I have not ordered my fairy lights yet, but as our season approaches, like, you know, the fall and then into Christmas, fairy lights are a staple. Absolutely. I pretty much have them in every order that I send out. Typically will have little fairy lights. They make, they're beautiful. So I'm still just putting my whites and that cream. I like to outline, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna dry this. Whoops. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dry, even though I don't, you know, like I said, that's not really how I create. So you can see, like, just by putting colors in different places on here, that's another way to achieve that look. So, you know, this is gonna have a base. Just picture it like, you know, sitting on, the pumpkin sitting on the table, sitting on the ground. It creates a shadow, so it's usually darker. Now I won't be adhering the florals to this right now, so I'm just gonna show you guys like what it's going to look like, but it's really pretty. I mean, I believe at the beginning of this, I showed you a picture of the completed piece. I hope I did. But we're basically just showing you how like we each create differently. Oops. Okay, so this is the chalk paint, and I just want this to match, so I'll put it in a couple places. You can see it a little bit, you know, as I scratch. So if you do it flat, you're gonna get that spackle look, and if you turn it to the side, you can scrape it. So I have found the ones that have the pointy end are the best to create this look. I can't wait to see what everybody else is creating. I'm literally gonna see it right along with you guys. I would never want to see it before, you know. I want to keep each one really just original and unique. I think that's fun for you guys. It's fun for us. Look at that color, guys. Ooh, so pretty. Let's give this a little try. I'll take this silver and just show you how pretty that can be as well. Oh, they have so many metallics now. I mean, they've got pink and just so many different ones, like a light lavender. I have a champagne color that I like to use. So I'm telling you this because most likely I won't be able to do it. But you can check out my site, you know, I mean my Facebook and my YouTube to see some samples. So pretty. And then in here we'll have metallics as well. I just bought a new midnight blue. I was running low, so I've got that here. I'm gonna add that. So definitely a lot of different beautiful colors, beautiful techniques. So I showed you guys, you know, my scratching, my spackling kind of technique, finger painting, and you'll learn all of this if you sign up for my class. So just message me, sign me up if you want that. If you want this piece, you know, if you're interested in this, just comment. You know, you're interested in purchasing, and I will get together with you. And I do hope you enjoyed this. just checking out the time. We're trying to keep it under 25 minutes or right around 25 minutes. Because we found that that's probably a good amount. Ooh. Now the other girls, I wanted to mention them. You guys can click on their names, their links. They're all in that playlist, but we've got our Jeannie with Jeannie's Palette, and Angie with Artsy Adventures with Angie, and Kim with Lolly Doodle Studios, Lisa with Heart's Desire, Tanya, Hummingbird Pantry, and Terry, Let's Be Artful, and I am Corey with Creative Roots Art. Love the experience of collaborating. Oh, it's so fun. It's fun, and it's what we're supposed to do, right? We all help each other out, we promote each other, and we love each other. I could ask for anything more. Okay, so now I'm dipping in I have a brown, what is that called? What is my brown? I like brown and black, but it's the dark brown. Oh, burnt umber, that's what this is. So that's what I use typically, no matter what color I'm painting with. I'm doing that, and I do have a little bit of like some tendrils. I'm gonna paint them quickly, but I also do have some that I created, because this is the multimedia. I'm all about that. So I'm barely pushing on my, on the surface. My brush is just almost, it's just lightly touching that. So, and this won't be done, but you will see the picture of the completed. This is basically what it's going to look like, but it takes a long time for me to say something's done. Let's see. Ooh, I still have some time. Yay! And again, at the beginning, you'll see the finished piece, so you can refer back to that. And make sure you tell your friends, come subscribe. Well, this is only the beginning. We're gonna collab on quite a few pieces. I mean, quite a few throughout the season. Sorry. I added a little bit of my charcoal. My charcoal has a blue base, so I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna take this, which is the charcoal, I believe. We're gonna pull it up on here a little bit. See how watery that is? But ooh, it makes the prettiest textures. And see how like some areas I'm putting it darker. That is how you're gonna get that dimension, So up here, I'm gonna do it darker. And then maybe like over here, I'm gonna do it darker again. I'm using my navy blue and my charcoal here. And then probably right up at the top. So a little bit of this. Ooh, look at how cool that looks. So this is kind of like a watercolor, but you're using acrylics, and you can go back over that after, and clean any part that's like bleeding like that. Okay, guys. Now I didn't put a bow on mine, but I do want to know if you guys think I should. Okay, when I show you, comment and let me know if you think it needs a bow. When I bring out my little swag that goes on the bottom of this. And you'll understand what I'm saying about, like, these can be centerpieces. I mean, you can hang these. This could be a door hanger. Let's use some of our brown. Do I have brown? Oh, I don't. Well, darn it. I mean, I do have my brown paint, but I wanted to show you guys my bronze. Let's do it. It's right here, brown bronze. I'm just gonna set it over here. I like to keep like all my metallics together, but I really do love this. Now, it's not a good idea to mix your metallics with like your acrylics. They are acrylic, but the metallics will lose their luster, so you want to do that at the end, so that's why you won't be seeing much in the actual painting, but I will put those in. Gotta let it dry. I'll show you this brown. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. Let's see, woohoo, guys, I got 5 minutes. So please ask questions right here, comment, you know, if you want to know if I paint certain things. I mean, I can paint just about anything, really. As the season, you know, approaches with the fall and the Christmas, I don't really do a lot of like commissioned pieces as far as, you know, because I do animals and all that kind of stuff, but I get really busy, so mostly what I'm doing is painting like seasonal pieces for Christmas. So I paint and paint and paint. My specialty actually is like Santas. I do realistic Santas, and they are right on my Creative Roots Art on Facebook, as well as right here on YouTube. So wherever you're seeing this, you can find them. I had a really good Christmas in July season this year, and I think I did maybe 6 Santas. Each one is like completely different. Oh, I'm just loving these colors. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dry. Oh, I want to do my tendrils, right? And then I'm gonna show you guys my beautiful swag that's gonna go on the bottom of this. You can picture this in a beautiful stand, which I will take a picture of that too. And then, now let's put a little more of this, the black and that charcoal. Here, it got a little bit lost, didn't it? Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, let me do the tendrils. I'm going to use my smallest brush. So again, if you're interested in learning how to paint like this, love for you to join one of our paint parties. So sign me up for the paint party, or just sign me up, because that's all you have to sign up for right now with me. So if you write sign me up, I'll know what you're wanting. Let's put a little bit of white in here. Okay, let me show you quickly. I did create a little bit of you know, tendrils if you wanted something like that. You could do it this way, you know, so it's popping out, but I don't want to put a whole lot up here because, let me dry this a little bit, because I know, okay, I got a couple of minutes. I know that I'll get paint on my beautiful swag, floral swag. No, my floral swag is not complete. I like to, and I did show you guys that, and you can watch that. I think it'll be after this that I'll put that video on. Let me put a little bit of copper here so you can see how beautiful copper looks. Yeah, I like to just kind of fill it in once I put it on, so I'm just giving you like the basic. Let's do this. I like to do like dabbing as well with my finger painting. I hope you enjoy this. You can get an idea of, you know, my style. And please check out everybody in this collaboration on this playlist, because they are equally, you know, each one is so unique, and we would love for you guys to join us, to join our collaboration, our playlist. So pretty, guys. Oh, let me add a little bit of this glue, and you'll know why when I show you. So again, this is just, you know, giving you a broad idea of how I paint, my style. I'm going to show you up close quickly. So it makes for a beautiful decor piece, right? Okay, and again, I gotta do fillers, but this is the basic. You're gonna put this on a stand. Oh wait, yeah. It's this way. So I may pop like this little light purple in there. We've got these gorgeous leaves that have glitz to them, just a shimmer. I've got some of my pine cones from my home. So here it is, guys. That up close, and like I said, I'm gonna add some greens And you're gonna have the tendrils here. I may have this here, and if I do, this will go in here. So let me know. Let me know what you think. And make sure you check out the pictures, because it'll be a finished piece. And I thank you guys for taking the time. I appreciate it, and hope to see you on my page. Have a great one.